Welcome back, guys, to another video. We have a lot of big things going on with Tesla, especially they're kicking off 2022 with some pretty amazing stuff, and we do have some pictures from a Twitter user that will definitely interest you. And if you look at the Giga Berlin, it's going to be one of the world's biggest electric car manufacturing plants, and it's going to be pretty big since it will produce the Model Y. It's going to be a really popular vehicle in Europe since everyone is trying to grab the Model Y. In fact, like 89% of all the cars made and delivered in 2021 were like the Model 3 and the Model Y vehicles because they're a lot cheaper at $40,000 to $60,000. That's way more affordable than like the $90 to $110 for the S and X models. Now we're also going to be talking a lot about the Giga Berlin, but also the Giga Texas as well towards the end of the video. Now let's just get started. So Tesla's Giga Berlin is starting operations and they're kicking off the Model Y production this year with a boom. And we all know that making electric vehicles is a very difficult process. So the mere fact that they already made 33 locally produced Model Y vehicles in Giga Berlin for the European markets is pretty amazing. And we're also getting some recent pictures taken of the Giga Berlin sites, which also shows off some of the pictures. Now, if you check out this Twitter user, Tobias, you do see the yellow arrows pointing at several of the vehicles. Some of the vehicles do have the standard wheels, some of them have the turbine wheels. And you do see several different colors, include black, gray, blue, white, and red. And they look really, really nice. And the vehicles are parked really well. So get ready. We should be seeing a lot of big things. And so far, the coloring looks great. You know, the weather conditions look pretty good. And you do see other vehicles and other equipment around the area. And I think a lot of people in Europe are ordering a bunch of these vehicles. And no matter how much Tesla jacks up the price, people will still buy them. There's several different colors, and some even say like these colors are slightly different than the ones we have in the US. We also have the deep crimson multi-coats, the mercury silver metallic, and also the bliss blue multi-coats. And there's like black, white cars among them. And these colors were leaked all the way back in like October 2021 through like Tesla's app. We should be seeing a lot of these vehicles being test trialed as well. Tesla has also not received full approval to produce or deliver these vehicles by the officials just yet. So they're trying to make sure that the vehicles are fully operational. They got to make sure the environmental concerns are addressed. And also the Giga Berlin will receive full approval and officially start vehicle production very, very soon, but we don't know exactly when this is. Now, the Gigafactory is already producing cars, but here's the thing, they aren't allowed to actually deliver them just yet. Remember, you gotta do the test productions, they gotta look in the factory, they gotta make sure it has a full stamp of approval before letting everything go. And once again, you know, the State Office of the Environment in Germany has not provided any specific timeline on the approval. Hey, whatever it is, the approval process seems to be going smoothly. And Giga Berlin is already getting a bunch of new neighbors, including, you know, IG. You also have several other car companies moving forward too. And Tesla crushing expectations in Q4 2021 made the stock go up 12 to 13% in a single day, exceeding 300,000 vehicles deliveries. Company delivered almost 1 million cars this year for 2021. It was absolutely crazy. It's roughly at 936,000 specifically, which is still a phenomenal number. And that's only just like a few factories, okay? Giga Shanghai and the Fremont factory. That's literally it. Tesla doesn't really have much of a dent in the European market. Remember, the Giga Shanghai is still expanding outwards, bigger and bigger. And not to mention, we also have several new factories opening up for this year in America, with Giga Texas coming up with the Cybertruck, semi-truck production, which will also get the delivery numbers up. I feel like this year, 2022, could easily hit over 1 million vehicles. With so many people buying in, and even with the price hikes, I think Tesla's are going to be flying off the shelves. The moment they make one, somebody grabs it. And Tesla will easily get this production factory up and running for Berlin, and they will deliver even more cars. In Europe, there's a massive love for electric vehicles. You have several other car brands selling out. We even have China's XPeng going there as well, and even NIO moving there and opening a showroom. And those cars are actually getting a lot of good praise, and people actually like them as well. But I feel like Tesla is definitely the tippity top when it comes to electric vehicles, and they should be able to sell extremely well in Europe. And I think everyone is ready for that kind of good news. Second, we got to talk about Tesla's Giga Texas. We also have a lot of solar panel installation projects starting up, and the operations are starting up as well. Now, the Giga Texas is pretty important because it will be producing the Model Y and also the Cybertruck and maybe even the Tesla Semi. No reports on the Roadster just yet. Now, we also will be getting a lot of energy companies moving around the region. You already have the Giga Texas solar panels being installed, and you also have the paperwork slowly being written through. I think this factory will be opening up very soon, and the Cybertruck production will start. If you guys are wondering when the Cybertrucks will start production, it's going to be most likely late 2022, and you should be able to start configuring your vehicles around the summer of 2022. But remember, most deliveries will start 2023 or 2024, so it's going to be pretty late. But so far, the Tesla's Gigafactory construction has been pretty fast. Okay, it's already catching up to the Berlin Gigafactory. You also have big delays on both sides and big supply chain issues, but I think Tesla is actually working pretty well to fix everything like this. And the Giga Texas is pretty exciting. There's also even tweets from several other individuals around the world that are praising the factory as being constructed extremely fast, with several other EV startups coming around. They can't even make an electric vehicle factory, whereas Tesla is pumping these out like M&Ms. You have like Faraday, you have Lucid Motors, Rivian, Workhorse. These are all really big name brand EV companies, startups, new ones, and they just can't make the factory. They're plagued by supply chain issues. Even General Motors, a veteran American car company, is having trouble making electric vehicles. It seems to be easy to make one, but in reality, it's pretty hard. I mean, Musk even admitted that they almost went broke trying to make the Model 3 production facility. GM only delivered 26 vehicles for quarter four of 2021, and these EVs, that's about it. Not even 2,600. It's a very low number. Well, Tesla is ahead of the pack with this Giga Texas being opened up. We should be seeing increasing productions of the Model Y, which is already an extremely expensive vehicle of $50,000 to $65,000 a piece, and that vehicle has been constantly sold out. So you do have a lot of love for a lot of Tesla vehicles. We are seeing massive price fluctuations, and we should be seeing even more deliveries and even more productions for this year. Now, what should we expect from Tesla? Maybe the Cybertruck production. We don't really know what the Roadster's coming out, but we also have rumors and leaks about maybe like an Australian Gigafactory and also an Indian Gigafactory. I'm just listing these off. These are just rumors on Reddit, and that's what people are saying. But I think, Tesla has a lot going for it. And with this whole entire, Gigafactory projects and installations, they are really doing well. But definitely eyes out for the Giga Berlin, because if they start pumping out more cars and you can see them in the parking lot, that means their delivery numbers are starting to rise up. But remember, the deliveries have not officially started, but I'm guessing deliveries will start perhaps mid-2022 after the factory is fully approved. So Tesla has a lot going for them. They have a lot on their plate, and they are an extremely busy company. And I feel like the stock will continue to go up. So if you guys haven't bought into Tesla, now could just be a perfect time, especially their energy products are also going to be kicking off this year as well.